Hello, welcome back to the channel. You just saw a clip of me riding the VX this morning. Today is the 30th of December 2024. So actually, as you can see in the video, it's really good weather this morning for this time of year, nice and sunny. So yeah, just went out on the bike this morning. So, topic of today is we'll talk a little bit about motorcycle insurance, and it doesn't really make sense, first of all, but also I'm going to give you a little hack for new riders, young riders, which I have found, which I think is very worthwhile knowing and can help some people get into motorcycling. So, before the VX, I had a ZR 600. I love that bike. It was in black. Didn't appear on the channel, unfortunately, because I didn't have it for that long. Because when it comes to renew that bike for this year's insurance, it was coming out at £800 a year, which might not be a lot to some people, but bearing in mind I've got two bikes, and the combined policy was £1,200 for a multi-bike cover. But the VFR, which is a bigger engine, bigger bike, physically much bigger bike, similar horsepower to the ZR 600, they're both about 90. That was £200 a year to insure versus £800. So I just couldn't justify what is virtually 4 times the price of insurance. So that's what I traded in, swapped basically for the VX. The VX is an older bike. The ZR was 2007, but it was the last year of that model run. But that model had been in production since '94, so it was an old bike, but new in terms of registration. The VX is 1991. It's an 800, so it's a bigger engine, although quite a bit less horsepower. I think it's about 54 horsepower from memory. So the insurance on that, fully comp, whereas my VFR and the ZR quotes and the VFR currently is only third party. So that's fully comprehensive for me with no claims bonus, because I'm using that on my VFR, and only 1 year riding experience. Comes out to £100 a year, fully comprehensive. So, on that note, that is where I would advise new riders, young riders, those that are 24, maybe those that are slightly older like me but have only passed their test, look at older bikes. To put that into perspective with the VX 800, I compared my own insurance for brand new CB 500, so 47 horsepower, Honda CB500, bog standard, no frills, commuter, very economical. To insure me on that currently is £1,200 for a 500cc bike. So if you want a bigger bike, look at older bikes. Particularly I'd look at the VX if you're into that kind of retro styling. It's a great retro styled bike, very reliable. Shaft drive, so easy maintenance for new riders. So have a look at that. You probably will find that you'll get very, very cheap insurance, which removes one of those barriers into riding, because the test is very expensive, or the license I should say. The process to get the license is very expensive, so what we don't want to do is then be paying over £1,200 for insurance for something like a CB500, because that really puts barriers into motorcycling. And the least barriers we have, the more people are on bikes, the better the world is, as far as I'm concerned. So have a look at older bikes, particularly have a look at the VX 800. If you can pick one of them up, you'll probably find your insurance, even for a brand new rider, is probably going to be less than £200. So yeah, that was hopefully some good tips for people going into the new year to get more of us riding. And I just want to say, to end the video, thank you to everyone that watched the last video, liked, commented and subscribed. It really took off. I think it's my most popular video so far, even though it's the shortest. But yeah, really, really appreciated. I do read every single comment, and it's a really good feeling for people that are making content. Once people start subscribing and commenting, gives us a real boost. So thank you to everyone for that. Keep watching. Hopefully you like the content that I'm producing. And as it is currently the 30th of December 2024, this should come out today on the 30th. If not, it'll come out New Year's Eve. I want to wish everyone that's watched the video or any of my videos or subscribed a happy new year. You have a great new year, And I look forward to seeing you in 2025. As we've already had Christmas, I also wish everyone had a great Christmas, or if you're not Christian, a festive period. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you in the new year with some more content. Thank you so much to everyone, and see you in 2025. Bye for now.